What's up, squad? What's up, squad? No echo. Okay, okay. We here. We here. I am here. I am here. Come on in. Come on in. Come on. I'm here, Lisa. I am here, Lisa. You know when it's a live show, it be happening. Computers be having to update in the middle. I'm like, well, let me go ahead and let it update now because I don't want it to update while I'm live. So come on in, y'all. Come on in. Thank y'all so much. Pink hearts in the chat for Mama Brown. Y'all know that's why it takes me a while to come live because I am back and forth to my mama's house. We are making sure she's getting the treatment that she needs. Okay, fuck cancer. Okay, I'm gonna say FUCK cancer. All right. Come on in, like this video as you come in. Okay, like and share, and y'all know the drill. We will get started after this very brief introduction. Okay.
Get ready, because you about to be an ATLien.
Guess you're being a blogger.
More than a blogger.
Guess you're being a blogger.
You are more than I am more than
Guess you're being a blogger.
all the is my son.
Okay, this shit.
I am more than a blogger.
If the blog got it, if the blog got it, if the blog got it, the share is here.
Yeah.
If the blog got it, if the blog got it, if the blog got it, the share is here.
Yeah.
Say Autumn, this her son.
Yes.
Autumn,
This her son. Yes.
say Autumn,
This her son. Yes. Yes.
say Autumn, this her son.
Like for real.
If the blog got it, the share is here.
Like for real. Hey y'all, come on in. I just thought I fixed that. Hey y'all, come on in. We are live. I know it is a little bit late. I had scheduled it for 4:45, but in my mind I said 5. So I'm on time. Y'all late. Okay. So come on in, like and share the video. Okay. We got a lot of topics to cover today. Well, a few anyway. Porsha Williams mourns the loss of her cousin Londie. We will deep dive into that. Well, not a deep dive, but we'll talk about it. Kenya Moore's ex, Marc Daly. He has something to say. We will talk about that. And colorist Claudia Jordan. Okay, she over there unemployed and over there blaming people for the demise of her flop soul show. So we will talk about that as well. Meanwhile, as we get started, go ahead and like and share this video. Thank you so much, Ken, and PA. Y'all know that is one of my favorite affirmations. The Lord is my supplier. His resources are unlimited. Everything I want, I already have. Only thing I do is ask him. He'll give it to you. Okay. Amen. Amen. Okay. It's a lot been going on. You said Claudia is getting her karma. Oh no. Shout out to my Facebookers in the building. Okay, we are streaming live simultaneously from Facebook and YouTube. You finally called it, honey. We is here. We just here. Look, Facebook, like, don't forget about us. Don't forget about us. Yes, Facebook is in the building. YouTube is in the building. Patreon is in the building. All these people in the green are in the building. These are my channel sponsors. You can be a channel sponsor too. Only thing I do is click that join button. My mods are in the building. Be careful about what you say. The mods will get you. Okay. No cursing in the chat. No cursing in the chat. I can curse up here, but you cannot curse in there. Okay. Let me see what else is going on. Okay. Oh. I've been having a lot. I just want to tell y'all. Okay, wow, this is fresh on my heart. Okay, please go and get your breast checked. Okay, please go and get your breast checked. Okay, I just recently went for my second mammogram. I got to go every year because cancer runs in my family. So I went to get my mammogram last week, child. Well, the week before last, and then they was telling me I had to come back because I had a little something right there, and I'm like, what the heck? I don't know what the heck. I didn't know what the heck. Okay, but when I was younger, not that much younger, about 8 years ago, I had a procedure done on my breast where I had fat implanted in my breast because I wanted bigger breasts because my breast has never been big. And so the fat that I have implanted, like some of it, like the older you get, like fat moves around, of course. But the fat, since I had moved it from one place to another place, it became like calcified. Like it's a little bitty pebble calcified. So it'd be moving around. So my doctor was like, we need to check that. We got to check that every year. So, it's benign. It's not cancer. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. However, y'all need to get y'all breasts checked. Y'all need to do your self exams. Okay. At least, look, every day, every week. I don't do it every day. At least every week, once a month around your cycle, whatever. Just remember to do your self exams, your mammograms on not your mammograms, but your breast exams, because, I'm just saying, just make sure that you don't have nothing up there. And men too. I'm just saying, men too. Y'all can get it too. So it's just very important, once you get of a certain age, you have to check on all these things. You gotta get your colonoscopies, okay? You gotta get your mammograms, you gotta do all that, you gotta check your blood pressure. You just gotta make sure you are here, for to live. Okay, you got to be here to live, and you got to be healthy. And then y'all be like, oh, she lost weight. She on the Ozempic. She on the Ozempic. Okay, no, I'm on the Mounjaro. Okay, I'm on the Zepbound. There's two different things. One is terzepatide and one is semaglutide, but they all in the same family. Okay, the terzepatide I think is a little bit better, but I'm not a doctor. You do what your doctor say do. Now I was overweight. Y'all know I was overweight. I gained so much weight during the COVID because I was sitting here on my ass talking to y'all all day long. Okay, I was retaining water because of my fibroids, child. I was anemic. I had high blood pressure. It was I was sick. I was what do you call it? Pre-diabetic, not diabetic yet, but almost. All of these things was going on with me. So I was going back and forth to the doctor because I can afford insurance. Okay. I was going back and forth to the doctor because I can afford insurance, unlike the flop soul people, but I'm digressing. Okay. I was going back and forth to the doctor. I had to get my fibroids removed, child. It was just so much going on, like, with my body. And so I'd be looking at old pictures and I'd be like, oh my God, I was swole. I was swole, but that's okay. It's okay to be swole. I was still cute. Okay. I was still cute and swole. Okay. But there's that. Okay. I just wanted to remind y'all that, health is wealth. Okay. I feel so much better now. I can recall, when I was at my heaviest. And I went to Miami. Oh, let me send this picture to y'all. I was in Miami and my back was hurting so bad. Oh my God, my back was hurting so bad. And it was the fibroids because the fibroids was like 20 pounds in my stomach. Okay. B, it was the extra weight that I had put on. C, it was the water weight. It was all kind of weight, that was weighing me down in the front, looking like I was 7 months pregnant, but I was pregnant with a fibroid. Okay. And so, once I got my fibroids removed and then I, lost some weight and stuff, my back stopped hurting. Then when my back stopped hurting, I was able to work out. Then when I was able to work out, so the weight was falling off quicker. So now it's like a chain reaction because even my doctor was saying, a lot of the patients be, in pain or can't work out for whatever reason because they have limited mobility because they're heavier. And then, it's like a catch-22. You want to work out or you want to be more active, but you can't be more active because of the pain that's associated with the weight that's on you. So you can't do nothing. So that my doctor was like the damn GLP-1s are like a godsend to the people who need it. To the people who need it. Now there are some people, colorist Claudia. There are some people who use it just, for cosmetic reasons because they want to lose 10, 20 pounds. Biggie, come back in here. There are those people, who is me to judge? If you got the money and you can pay for it and you just want to be skinny and you want to mess up your liver and your whatever that goes along with it, go right ahead. But there are those people like me okay, who was not diabetic but almost diabetic, okay, that was high blood pressure, that was taking all these different medications, blood pressure medications, this medication, the water pill, and now I'm not on any of them. Okay, so it helps the people that need it. So I just felt like I had to say that because people be in my comments like, oh, you on that Ozempic, oh, you got the diabetes, you're taking the medicine from the people who need it. Hell, I needed it. Shit, I needed it and I got it and I paid for it and it is what it is. And it was not an overnight thing because I've been on it for a while. But look at this picture right here. So, I hate looking at old pictures of myself. I was still cute though. This was right before I had got my fibroids removed, right? I was wearing moo and stuff. I was just like, I was so happy. Look at me and Nene. That was my interview with Nene. It's like literally pinned on my page right now. Because I was like, look, my face was swole, my gut was swole. It is what it is. Okay. And now I'm a little bit better. I'm not all the way there. But I'm getting there, praise the Lord. Okay, every day. Okay, look, I don't be losing 5 pounds a week or 10 pounds a week or whatever. I be losing 1 pound. Then it go up 2 pounds, then I lose 4 pounds, then it go up 6 pounds. I just be like, well, why I can't lose some weight? Why I can't lose the 100 pounds the people on the Ozempic be losing? Why I can't lose the weight? But baby steps. So every little bit helps. So I be looking at, I put on like outfits that I had on then versus now because we all be wearing like stretchy clothes and stuff, because it is what it is. And I didn't think it was different. And I put on the stretchy clothes and I'd be like, wait a minute, this is different. It's not the same. So yeah, it is what it is. I just thought I'd share that with you guys. Okay. Oh, here's another one. Hold on, let me see if I can send these to myself. And share. Hold on, Michelle. And okay. Now these two pictures right here. I know I'm gonna get started in a minute. I'm just giving y'all time to get in here because I know y'all wasn't expecting me to be live right now. So if you like it's taking me too long, then just keep scrolling. Okay, so let me open that one. Okay, and then let me open this one. Y'all remember this outfit I had on? I had this outfit on probably like a week or so ago, and hold on. I had this outfit on right here a week or so ago, right? So I had wore this outfit the last time I was in Miami with Nene. Look, I keep putting Nene's pictures in here. But it's just funny to me because it's like that was the only time I was outside, child. And look, that's the same outfit. I was like, oh, look at me. I was swole, but I was cute in my outfit, honey. Versace. Okay. It is what it is. Shout out to ladies of success. So again, that was about a year and a half, 2 years ago, and this one was last week. I wish I could put them together, but it's two different screens. And this was last week, right here. This was last week. Okay, that was last week. Y'all remember when I had that outfit on? I just like the shirt is still the same shirt. It has sleeves on it, but I did the little TikTok thing where you make the shirt with sleeves on it, a halter top. Okay, I did that, and I'm like, look at this. Okay, it looks good. I like it like that. I'm gonna wear it like that all the time. But again, yes, child. Thank you so much. Yes, recent, just last week, honey. Last week, before y'all remember, I was on here. I had made some shorts of it too. But anyway, praise God, hallelujah. Okay, praise God. Now, let me go ahead and start with my tea. I don't know who to start with the first. Thank you so much, Princess AG. Shout out to my mods all over. All y'all. Thank y'all. Listen, I'm not doing it for y'all praise. I'm just letting y'all know. Look, people be calling me fat and stuff. They still call me fat today. I don't really even care. They was calling me fat then. They gonna call me fat when if I lose weight. They gonna call me whatever they want to call me. It ain't what you called is what you answer to. Okay, y'all need to tell colorist Claudia that it's not what you called, it's what you answer to. Now, let me go ahead and talk about Londie. Okay, I want to send condolences to the Williams family because it was a huge loss, and people are still talking about it and wondering what's going on. Porsha and Londie, that's her cousin Londie. You may remember her from Porsha Family Matters. Okay, Londie was like really like the peacemaker on Porsha Family Matters. She was trying to like increase the peace between Porsha and Dennis. Here's a little clip if you want to refresh your memory of Londie. Hold on. Shout out to who did the peace report. They don't like me, but that's okay. Here is a little clip of Londie when she was
Pilar is really, really, really
in it. Like this video, and y'all know the drill. I got to put my disclaimer of copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Y'all know we are researching right here. I'm just trying to remind y'all of who Portia's cousin Londie is before we talk about
really dehydrated. Her diapers have been dry and she's very weak. So Mama's gonna go with me and just take her to the
So that was Londie and Aunt Liz. You know, remember Portia was supposed to come and help them at Hosea Feed the Hungry. And Portia didn't show up because she said that, Pilar was dehydrated.
hospital to get some IV. Love you, and y'all have a great event.
I think Portia just didn't want to come, but I'm just saying.
Oh my goodness. And basically, I texted her, send Simon, he can come to represent the family. We've been through so
And so Simon went to represent the family. Y'all remember this? Simon went to represent the family because Portia didn't want to go.
much as the family. I'm not thinking, oh my God, Porsha can't come to the opening. You know, you got to see the bigger picture in life.
So, Portia Lauren was there, Londie was there, Simon came and, supported the family. Everybody had their overall.
So this video was so sad.
All right, here we go. Where's the scissors? We're gonna cut this ribbon.
How are you?
Fine, I have to show you this video Porsha sent me.
You gotta get started soon.
I know.
So there's that. So
New headquarters.
and that's Portia's Aunt Liz. So everybody has been mourning the loss of Londie. Let me go ahead and read what Porsha posted. Hold on just a second. Here is Portia's Instagram page. She said, "So it's true. When all is said and done, grief is the price we pay for love." That is a quote from E.A. Buccaneeri. Londie, you were our best friend, our sister, our aunt, our cousin, and so much more. Your life was a blessing, your memory a treasure, and you are loved beyond words and will be missed beyond measure. The impact and value you provided all of us during your time here was tremendous, but we know that your spirit will always be with us every day, guiding us through this difficult time and what's still to come. For that, we are eternally grateful. Love you always, dear baby cousin. R.I.P. Londie knows best. And she posted what appears to be an obituary or a copy of one. And it was like Yolanda Londie Elizabeth Licinia Favors, August 21st, 1989 through August 7th, 2024. Dang, her birthday was my birthday, August 21st. So prayers up for Portia's family. I want to read this article as well. Hold on just a second. Y'all like this video as y'all get in here, please and thank you. Okay, this is People Magazine? One on E News. Okay, Real Housewives of Atlanta star Porsha Williams mourns the death of her cousin. Hold on, let me put this right here. Porsha Williams is dealing with an insurmountable loss. Why is this popping up like this? Hold on. The Real Housewives of Atlanta star recently shared that her cousin Yolanda Londie Favors, who appeared in Portia's RHOA Family Matters spinoff, passed away August 7th at 34 years of age. Londie, I read that before. You were our best friend, our sister, our cousin, our aunt, Porsha wrote in an August 12th Instagram post. Your life was a blessing, your memory a treasure, and you are loved beyond words and missed beyond measure. The 43-year-old went on to detail how her cousin's memory will continue to live on. Portia's emotional tribute for Londie was topped off with a quote from Arthur E.A. Bucchianeri's Brushstrokes of a Gadfly, which states, "So it's true when all is said and done, grief is the price you pay for love." Um, RHOA alum Cynthia Bailey was in the comment section and wrote, "Just saw her at your event a couple of weeks ago. Gave me the biggest hug. She was always so kind, sweet, and full of love. She will be missed by all. Sending my heartfelt and deepest condolences to the family. I am so sorry for your loss," said Cynthia. Angela Oakley, new housewife, also shared her condolences and stated, "May her soul sleep in peace." Meanwhile, Phaedra Parks also offered a comforting proverb, and she said, "There is an old adage, only the good die young, and Londie was better than good. She was great," Phaedra wrote. "May God be pleased with her works, and may peace, understanding, and unspeakable joy be yours always." Now, further details on Londie's cause of death have not been disclosed at this time, but again, we are sending positive energy and our condolences to the Williams family. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I haven't heard what happened. I don't know. But, just the fact that Cynthia said she saw her just a few weeks ago at Portia's event. Remember, Portia had the cowboy event, and so Londie was there. So I don't know what happened. 2 weeks before her birthday, right? Prayers up. Now, y'all go ahead and like this video. Like this video. Let me go ahead and get into the mess, girl. Go ahead and get into the mess. Porsha and Simon appear in court on August the 9th. Okay. The judge was dealing with Porsha's latest emergency request that the prenup be honored between she and Simon Guobadia. And apparently, all signs point to Porsha did not get what she wanted. Okay. Porsha is still waiting for a judge to allow her to go on with her life and go on with the rest of Simon's money in Simon's house. Now, meanwhile, Simon been posting on Instagram, that he's pretty happy. I mean, I don't know. He said back to his first love, Miami. He was in Miami. He's in Miami now, but he was in Atlanta all last week. Okay, there he is right there. Talk about the truth is I'm lit somewhere on earth. That was in Atlanta. And then he posted this, 2 days ago, because apparently social media was saying that Porsha, got what she wanted. So Simon was like, "Disinformation refers to false or misleading information that is intentionally spread with the purpose of deceiving or manipulating others." Simon also said in his post, "The effectiveness of disinformation is undeniable. It has been used very effectively within social media platforms, especially in politics in the last decade. Due to its effectiveness, we now see ordinary citizens, especially those with large social media followings, use it with dangerous disregard of how it impacts people's lives." Y'all remember that Porsha actually, allegedly was the one who began the misinformation, the disinformation of Simon. People were saying that Simon was being deported. They were saying that Simon don't have no money. They were saying that Simon was broke. Simon's a scammer. Simon's all these things. He can't come back into the country. Y'all remember that? Well, Simon says we all have a collective responsibility to fact check our sources. You know me, I'm all about receipts, child. He said, particularly blogs. Ooh, I hit. Is that a shot fired? He said, particularly blogs, social media platforms that knowingly spread this type of propaganda. The act is dangerous and it actually destroys lives and families. I'm committed to continuing to use my voice and my platform to shed light on what I know to be factually true for as long as I'm able to. It is just the right thing to do. Okay, Simon said he don't care what y'all got to say about him. He don't care. Simon said he gonna show y'all his Rolls Royces. Okay, Simon said he ain't broke. He gonna correct the narrative. Okay, that's what Simon said. People be calling him sassy because he is correcting the narrative. Well, Simon said, okay, if I had to sell 2 cars to get one, so be it. That's what people do sometimes. But I don't need 2 cars. I can only drive one at a time. Okay. And he wrote this the other day. He said, "When I'm in Atlanta, I still love shopping at the candy store." aka Rolls-Royce dealership, to marvel at the newest technologies built into the world's best built automobiles, the Rolls-Royce. So far, I'm still up to date with the Rolls-Royce Spectre 2024. Happy Thursday. Okay. That's Simon. That's Simon and his sons. Okay. The sons that Porsche allegedly kicked out of Simon's mansion. They don't have no rooms over there no more. Porsche says no room over here for y'all. You know, the rooms is done, honey. They left their clothes and toys and everything over there, and they place they still over there, but they can't go over there because Simon can't go over there. But Simon said, I have always had clarity when it comes to matters concerning my children. I have always advocated for a life for them better than mine. So when I make decisions that are unfortunately not in their best interest, it is especially painful. Sounds like Simon is taking accountability for Simon for signing that prenup. Okay, that's what it sounds like. He said, I am thankful that our bond is stronger than ever in spite of our circumstances. Are they going to be fine? You damn straight they are if it is the absolute last thing I do. Making them whole is a priority. Simon said he ain't letting go. He said he want his house back for his kids. Okay, he tired of living in the hotel. Even though Porsche, spilled the tea in court documents that Simon is worth 300 million. Simon said, I might be worth 300 million, but I ain't letting you have my 7 million. That's that's what I'm interpreting from it. Okay, I'm just saying. But salute to Simon and Porsche. They got to return to court pretty soon. I think they got to go back on the 15th and the 21st, or maybe it's just the 21st, because I remember the 21st because it was my birthday. Okay. But salute to Porsche and Simon, because Simon said he is gonna prove that Porsche fraudulently entered into this contract, honey. And the judge so far is not giving Porsche the things that she needs. Meanwhile, she can't film at the house. She can't film his Rolls Royce. What can she do then? What can she do? What is we gonna see on the Real Housewives of Atlanta when it comes back on the 25th? I mean on the 25th in 2025. Okay, what are we gonna see? Oh, meanwhile, I told y'all this the other day when I was at Papa Do's. Y'all know I be having friends who be in the streets, honey. They be at the Rose Bar, they be at MCK, they be all over the place. And like I told y'all, the club that got evicted the other day, they used to be there too. They be everywhere. Okay, I used to be there, but now I don't like being outside as much. But excuse me, I'm digressing. Um, yeah, the other night at the Rose Bar, I think it was Saturday night. It was either Friday night or Saturday night. Child. Dennis and Simon was at the same club. Dennis was there with some girl that looked just like Porsche. Because remember, I told y'all earlier that people be looking just alike these days. They makeup look alike. They buy the breast and the boobs to look alike. The buttocks be looking alike. The body be looking like everybody looking alike these days. The wigs be looking alike. But apparently Simon was there with a Porsche looking like it wasn't Porsche, not Simon. I'm sorry. Dennis was there with a Porsche looking like, and Simon was there smoking on his cigar in a section, and he had some women there too. I don't know if they was Porsche looking like, but they was girls. Okay. Yes, the other night I had told y'all. And Dennis was in one section and Simon was in another, and they was in the same club, and everybody in the club was like, what's gonna happen? What is gonna happen? Is it gonna be some pow going on in here? Is gonna be fighting over the Porsche because Porsche wasn't there. But Dennis, because everybody was paying attention to both of them, Dennis decided to walk on over to Simon's section. And everybody was like, oh my God, what is Dennis gonna do? Simon was there puffing on the cigar, doing what he do. And here come Dennis with a bottle. Okay. Dennis come over there and allegedly checked on Simon. He didn't check him, he checked on him. He was like, you good, you straight, you okay? And Simon, well, how old is Simon? 60, 59? I don't know. But Simon ain't gonna fight in the club. So I'm like, yeah, I'm good. What's up? And then Dennis like, all right, went back to his section. It's like, what was that for? Okay, Dennis, don't you know you have a subpoena right now? Like, remember Simon subpoena all the Porsche's alleged lovers. He subpoenaed Future. He subpoenaed Dennis. He subpoenaed Ming Lee. He subpoenaed Jonathan do whoever. I can't remember the man's name. Y'all remember? But yeah, that's what they got to go back to court for on the 15th and the 21st. Because now, Simon is trying to compel Porsche and all these people to submit, the information that he's looking for that he feels will prove that the prenup is invalid. So yeah, I don't know what Dennis was thinking, but anyway, he did what he did. Now, speaking of Ming Lee, y'all was like, Ming Lee ain't gay. Y'all know Ming Lee has been, trying to get on the Real Housewives of Atlanta for a little while or whatever. She's been, hooked up with Candy and Kenya and all that. And I don't know who she gonna be hooked up now because Candy's not there no more and Kenya done got the boot or whatever. So Ming Lee, I didn't know she cross pollinating now. Okay, she cross pollinate because Ming Lee over here on YouTube showing everybody her boo, and her boo is what's the girl name? Ty Young, who was tied to Mimi Faust. Like all these Atlanta girls be like, look, they be dating the same men, they be dating the same women. I am just confused and confuddled. I don't know what befuddled. I don't know what the hell is going on. But Ming Lee is now with Ty Young. So it's not a stretch that she was with Porsha. I'm just saying. Hold on, let me do. Look, they together now. She said that's her twin. Twin, where have you been? Oh yeah, and then they claimed that Ty Young was messing with Drew too. Yeah, okay. That what Ty Young get around. Okay, they say Dennis get around, but damn, Ty Young get around, honey. Now Ty Young is with Ming Lee, honey. They is everywhere together. Look, they eating and doing couple videos together. Ming Lee. He said they look cute together. They say they look alike, but I don't look. I don't like to talk about people who get facial reconstructive surgery, but Ming need to stop doing whatever she did to her face. She need to stop because she don't even look like she used to look. She don't look nothing like she used to look. Hold on, let me pull up Ming Lee's picture again. Did I show y'all Ming Lee back in the day when she was at the club in Atlanta? Did I show y'all back when Ming Lee was black? Hold on, let me show y'all when Ming Lee used to be black. Oh, child, people be. I know y'all probably don't even care when Ming Lee used to be black, but I just feel like it's important because black is beautiful. Why would you do that? Why would you want to turn Asian? Now she's transracial. Hold on, let me get this. That's the picture today. That's the picture. No, that's not the picture. Hold on. Like this video as y'all get in here, please, and thank you. Okay, please like this video. I sent it to myself. What's the date on? What's the date? June 6th. Okay, June 6th. Ooh, why I can't find the picture? I just sent it to myself. Is that it? August, July, June 8th. No, that's not it. Where'd they go? Oh, let me open it. It said it was canceled. Oh, that's why I don't see it. Okay, hold on. Select. MacBook. AirDrop. Sending. Sent. Okay, there they go. They didn't even come through. Here they go right here. Open with preview. All right, let me cut it off because I don't need to be doxing nobody with her real name. Let me crop this. Crop. Tools, crop. Ming Lee been around for a long time. She been in Atlanta. She used to date Rick Ross, so did Britt Edie. Okay. Crop. Okay, this is Ming Lee right here. She went from black to Asian. Hold on. So yeah, you said they look related. They look related now. I don't understand. Don't she have 5 kids? I think she just had 1. She got a lot of work done. She did. That's what she used to look when she was black. Okay, that's when she was black. She looked like this. Okay. But she ain't black no more. She is Asian. Okay, she is Asian and she changed her name from what it was to Ming Lee because it ain't Ming Lee no more. And I ain't gonna dox the lady, but that's not her real name. Anyway, I'm digressing. Salute to Ming Lee and her new boo Tai Young. Okay, the girls be bouncing from girl to girl to girl, just like they bounce from boy to boy to boy. And now Ming Lee is with Tai Young. And Ming Lee is also one of the people listed in Porsha's Simon's request for deposition discovery. Okay, Ming Lee was one of them names. Okay, he had one girl on there, and it was Ming Lee. So Ming Lee allegedly hooked up with Porsha. Moving on. Like this video. Like this video. Hey, Just a Superstar. What's up, Joshua? I see you, friend. Y'all go support Just a Superstar. Y'all go support VLB. Y'all go support Couture Bay. Y'all go support Sherelle's World. Y'all go support AT2. Go support all the people I like. Y'all go support Binge Worthy. I be watching YouTubers sometimes. I really do. No shade. I do. I ain't one of them people that tell you I don't watch. I watch everything. I watch everything. Not 821. I am a fake Leo child. I'm the realest of the real. I ain't fake nowhere. Anyway, like this video. Now, we talked about Simon and Porsha. We talked about Dennis and Simon. We talked about Porsha. Oh, Tamar. Ooh. See, I wasn't gonna bring. I had brought this up in my Discord, or was it Patreon? I don't know. I brought it up a while ago. And Tamar recently kind of confirmed what I said the other day, what I had heard on the streets. So the streets are saying that Tamar and JR have been married for quite some time now. Okay. They said that, he is a lawyer. He did something to hide the marriage license. I don't know if he, put it in their initials or what, because lawyers know the tricks of the trade and how to do what they do. But apparently, Tamar also let the cat out the bag recently because she goes online. Now that the Braxtons are back, Tamar went to Twitter or to Instagram to vent about her and JR. And in venting, Tamar actually said, my husband. So all these people like, but is she married? Like, what happened? Okay, now I can't find it. Hold on, let me find it. Hold on. Hashtag Tamar Braxton. Hold on, because I'm gonna find this. Don't be in here. Listen, don't come in here self-promoting now. I'm just saying, don't self-promote unless I promote you. I'm giving you a warning now. So here it is right here. Here's one of them. She said, JR means the world to me. Okay, let me put this here. I don't know. Like this video, please, and thank you. Like this video. Now, Tamar was on the Twitters. I don't know why, because I don't be following her like that. But everybody was like, oh, Michelle, your tea was legit. Tamar really is married because she called JR her husband. I was like, she did what now? And they say, yeah. Hold on, where is it? Here is the tweet that started it all. And people's like, wait a minute, is she married or is she not? We don't get it. Where it go? Oh, here it is. Downloads, documents, desktop, screenshot, video, put it there. Y'all know I be all over the place. Like this video as y'all get in here. Now, this is what Tamar has said. Tamar was telling the people that her heart that is with JR. She said, JR means the world to me. Thank God for him. My husband and my children has saved my life. But I'm so mad at my life. My family is toxic. Should have never went back to Braxton family values. Never. Y'all, I'm going through it. I'm single and sad, and this TV shit is a lot. Oh, so she typed her husband right there, and she then she tried to clean it up and say she was single. I don't know. But then she was like, y'all have no idea. The gaslighting is crazy. I'm going back into treatment. Oh my God. I just pray that my marriage can be saved and my life can be spared. My family is awful. So 1 minute she's single, 1 minute she married, the next minute she's talking about her husband. Okay, she's trying to throw y'all off the scent. That's what she's trying to do. But the people on the streets of Atlanta say that Tamar has been married for quite some time now. I'm just letting you know, Tamar and JR are a couple. Now, I don't know why she married that man. I don't know. After he went and allegedly ate Tommy Lee's groceries. Okay, I don't know why, but apparently Tamar does not want to be alone. So there's that. You believe it? Is Tamar autistic? I don't know. Yes, they got legally married, child. That's what I heard. That's what the streets are saying. And I told my Patreon this a couple of weeks ago because somebody told me, and I was like, "Are they really?" And they was like, "Yes, JR is a lawyer. You probably can't find the marriage license because he hid the marriage license, but they are married." I was like, "Oh, Tamar, why you do it?" Well, Tamar got her a good old white man that she married to. So salute to Tamar. And she's spilling her own tea online. One minute she say she married, next minute she say she's single. Then she call him her husband. Y'all decide for yourself. Put a 1 in the chat if you think Tamar is married. Put a 1 in the chat if you think Tamar is married. Put a 5 in the chat if you don't believe it. She's smarter than that. Put a 1 in the chat if Tamar is married. Put a 5 in the chat if you don't believe it because you think she's smarter than that. Let me see. Oh, John said 1. The voice said 1. Lamar said 1. Oh, Denise said 5. Denise had hope. Tracy, okay. Oh, it's more 1s than 5s. Okay. You said 5 question mark. Hell, you like hell. I don't know. You said pull her YouTube channel. She's cooking and ice, not to mention, and ask them not to mention Junior name. Oh, I ain't gonna pull up her channel, child. Y'all ain't gonna get me struck because she mad that I'm spilling this tea. But I believe you, Tasha Y. Y'all go over to Tamar's YouTube channel. She be over there eating the hot chicken wings and stuff and doing stuff. I don't know what Tamar doing on that YouTube channel, but apparently she's doing what she do. Meanwhile, the Braxton Family Value is back. I think they premiered their first episode last Thursday. I watched it on YouTube. I tried to watch it and child, they all still reeling after Tracy passed away and the family is going through grief counseling and it's interesting. So y'all can go watch it. It's too much emotions involved and all that for me. That's too much real life stuff. I be watching reality shows to get away from DEATH and all of that. But they're being transparent about how they feeling and stuff. And then there's Tony Braxton. You remember she was engaged to Birdman for the longest, and people were trying to say they was married. Well, Tony said she's single. She said she ain't dating and she ain't married. That's what she said, but she refused to say she was single. So I don't know what she's doing. I don't know if they still together or what, but go and watch it on Braxton Family Values. So that's another reason why I feel like Tamar is, creating these conflicting posts on social media. They need promo, child. They need y'all to watch the Braxton Family Values on WeTV. So go over there and watch it. You said smacking. I'm sorry, that's what I do. I just be smacking sometimes. I'm sorry. You said I'm only 27 minutes in. Listen to Michelle talk about her weight loss. Girl. Thank you so much, V. Thank you, friend. She really think they married. She think that in her head that man did not marry. Now he tricked her. You think he tricked her? Did he trick her like Marc tricked Kenya? Y'all let me know. Like this video as y'all get in here. Y'all know it would not be a straight from the A Live if I didn't bring up some more housewives. I brought up Porsha earlier. Now I'm bringing up I brought up Nene a little bit too, but Nene coming back. I'm gonna circle back to Nene. But now I'm on Kenya. Kenya Moore hair and spa. Okay, y'all remember Kenya got the boot, honey. She got fired from the Real Housewives of Atlanta after allegedly revealing explicit images of newbie Britt Edie. Now, Kenya has gone on live to say that to blame the bloggers and all of that. She has apparently claimed that she can't get nobody in her spa, which we feel is just merely a content creation space. But now, Kenya, she got fired. Okay. Andy was asked about it recently, and Andy refused to say anything. Hold on, let me go pull that up. Andy refused to say anything about Kenya. He called TMZ, honey. He had TMZ wait for him outside the building. Okay. And Andy, put on his sunglasses and acted like people were like asking him for his autograph. Do people still do that? I don't know. But like this video, y'all know the drill. Copyright disclaimer on Section 107 of the Copyright Act allows to make fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Okay, you can find this on TMZ. Okay, here's Andy. Oh my God, Andy is out in the streets, honey. Out in the streets, and with his green shirt and his blue blazer. Okay, that's an interesting combination. But so he had the TMZ girlies ask him a pertinent question, and it's his reaction that everybody is talking about.
So Phaedra is back on Real Housewives of Atlanta. So
Yeah.
So does that mean
She said, so Phaedra is back on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And Andy was like, yeah. I don't know if that meant, yeah, Phaedra is back, or just, yeah, like, what's up? Yeah, I don't know. Because I heard that Phaedra's not back. I heard that Phaedra was only invited to the girls' trip, but that's just what I heard. Now, let's listen.
that like Kenya is no more, or maybe can we see her coming back, or is Phaedra like the actual permanent replacement? Do you know, or?
He know. Hold on. He know. Did she just ask, do you know? And where is this man coming from right here with a pen and a piece of paper? Where'd you, like, do people still carry pens? Because I can't never find a pen when I need one.
You know what? What I know is that it is going to be an incredible season.
See, he didn't confirm or deny. Okay, he did not confirm or deny that Phaedra took Kenya's place. Now, I did hear that Kenya freed up the budget. Now, I did hear that. And I did hear that Phaedra wants to come back. And Phaedra posted that video, that picture, and said, you called, I answered, because Bravo, the Housewives has been struggling this season, but they halfway through filming. So they was going on a girls' trip when they had to call Phaedra to end this season out. So I feel like that would be her introduction to season 17. But will she be on season 16? I don't think so. But just, just the trip.
I am so excited that Phaedra is coming back. And that's really where I'm at.
And the ratings should be.
He's so excited that she's coming back. Okay, she's coming back. She can't. Yes, they trying to pique our curiosity. You remember, Porsha even did a video saying, "Y'all, go ask for Phaedra back. Go ask for Phaedra back." So I feel like this is like sticking their toe into the water, because remember, Candy blocked Phaedra's bag for so long. People really feel like Phaedra is the villain. Okay, she's been on Traitors. She's been back on in the Bravo family, but they're trying to see if it would be a good idea to bring her back. So she goes on the trip. How does she mesh with these new girls? Because again, Phaedra's storyline is connected to Candy, and Candy ain't there. Okay, Nene is not there. Kenya is not there. So yeah, we can say she's connected to Porsha with the freaking frack, and she lied on Porsha and all of that. But we need, a full circle moment. We need Candy there to take accountability. We need all of that.
Be really good.
I hope so. The show's really good, which is the most important thing.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
But then look, I'm gonna turn the sound off and show you this though. Was Andy walking around in circles? Because Andy came out, walked around. Was he walking in circles? That's what it looked like. Look, watch this. He came out, he was walking, he was like, yeah, let me answer this question. Then he turned around, he was going in the other direction. Okay, he going in the other direction. Okay, they had cut the video, he turned around. So he's still in front of the same building. Okay, they're gonna man with the pen and the paper. Okay, and he didn't get a man. Look, he didn't even get a man no autograph. The man came, and then the man was like, "Okay, well, they paid me to be in this scene, so he not trying to pay attention. I'm gonna go over here." So the man turned around, and then look, Andy turned around again. Now look, there goes somebody else. I don't know who that is. I don't know if that's Andy's bodyguard, his driver. Now he trying to get Andy a pen. What is all these people with these pens? And then here come the man coming back. He turned around again. Look. He turned around again. He ignoring them. He ain't giving nobody no autographs. He ain't doing nothing. He turned around. He done went around twice. And meanwhile, is that his driver over there? Is that his? We don't know where his car was. Child. Andy was just walking in circles. He said Andy called them people down there. I agree, DL. Andy called them people down there. Okay, he didn't give us no answers. He didn't say nothing. Meanwhile, okay, Marc Daly has literally confirmed what we already knew to be true. Okay, Marc Daly, listen, Kenya been quiet, haven't been saying nothing. Team Twirl has been, still like windmilling in the comment section, mad because Kenya is no longer on the show. And now here go Marc Daly. Marc Daly has never went live a day in his life. Okay, Marc, look, he need to shave. I don't know what's going on with him. Marc look weird, but he even did he take out his nose ring? I can't tell. But shout out to the Bravo Shade Room, because the Bravo Shade Room got Marc, the clip of Marc when he went live, and Marc was like spilling the tea on Kenya. Hold on, this is what he said.
Everyone I met through that experience was great, except for you know who, the producers.
So Marc, they was asking him how was his experience on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and Marc was pretty much it was cool, but except for I guess he wasn't feeling the producers for some reason. That's weird.
Mr. Cohen.
Oh, and Mr. Cohen. Oh, not and Mr. Cohen. He don't like Mr. Cohen, honey.
The snake in chief. You guys know that, right?
Yes, Mr. Cohen, the snake in chief. Oh, child, now he the snake. He wasn't a snake when Kenya was collecting a check. He wasn't a snake, but now that Kenya has been reprimanded and punished for some of her actions, now he Andy is the snake, honey.
See how they did Kenya dirty?
You see how they did Kenya dirty? Oh, the husband is spilling tea. They did Kenya dirty. Marc trying to get his good alimony check, and he ain't gonna be able to do it because now Kenya don't have no job. He don't know what to do. Listen, y'all know this was Marc has never been lied. Why is he lied now? Talking about Kenya.
And you know what's funny? Everyone said, "Oh, Marc, you this, Marc, you that." You know what? If I was there, it would never have that crazy.
Oh, not if he was there, it wouldn't have never happened. What was he gonna do? Was he gonna fight? What was he gonna do?
A husband sometimes gotta stand up and the same way a wife has to protect the husband if he's going off the rails.
Oh, now all of a sudden the husband got to protect his wife. Marc won't even let Kenya stay in his house when she go take Brooklyn to Brooklyn. Okay, Marc won't even come visit Kenya. Marc had clothes in the closet with tags on it. Marc didn't even have no clothes at Kenya's house. Marc may let Kenya go and look like a dang fool on that show. Like, I don't understand. Like, for real, Marc. Now it's a husband's job to protect the wife. Was they even married, child?
Would have never let that happen. You always said, "Oh, he's bossing him around," but she still would have got a check. So
Marc said he a pimp. That's what I got from it. Marc said y'all said that he be bossing Kenya around, but she still would have got a check. Ooh, that's nasty work.
You know what I'm saying? It's just life. Everyone I met through that experience was great, except for you know who, the producers, and Mr. Cohen.
Everybody was great. Ooh, Marc, listen, Marc got along with all Kenya's ops. He got along with Nene. Y'all remember? He was calling her Ken, all of that, child.
The snake in chief.
I wish I could find a longer version, but there's that because Marc was saying some things about the reason why he didn't return to Atlanta was because they were filming. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Daly, let me see this week. Hold on, this week. Is this it? It's only 38 seconds. I think it's on Vanatainment. Hold on, let me see. Vanatainment got a lot of. Shout out to Vanatainment. Hold on, we're gonna listen to it. Hold on. Kenya's husband calls Andy Cohen a snake in chief. He did her dirty. Okay, hold on, let's listen. Oh, I can't hear. So let me turn on sound.
About being on the show, that's why I was always angry. I gotta answer the phone. So go. Hold on for a second. Everyone's cool. Yeah, it's so crazy life, right? I'm not gonna reveal anything, blah blah blah, because I'm not into the gossip and the BS. Y'all know that. All I'm gonna say is, you see how it played out. But you guys support Kenya. You guys support all the ladies, all right? Because they need you. You guys support.
Not y'all. Go support the businesses. That's what he's saying. Go support the businesses, child.
Who else is on there? Mike. When Mike's on TV, Mike's a boss. Who else?
Now he support Mike Hill. Mike is a boss, honey. Didn't they get divorced? Then he and Cynthia get divorced because wasn't he allegedly cheating? Allegedly.
Support everybody. Support all the whole crew. Support Porsha when she's doing her thing. Support Nene. I heard she got a new show. She's from Queens, so I love Nene. So let me give you the lowdown. A while I roll with Nene and Todd, because they're from New York. That's why. Not for the reasons they said all the foolishness. Not supporting your wife. I roll with them because they're from New York. And off camera, we vibe. You know, that's the New York vibe. You need some.
He got a whole lot to say, honey. He love him some Nene and Todd. Oh, he got a whole lot to say now. We couldn't get him to say nothing when him and Ken was on the show.
Queens, Todd from uptown. So that's the vibe. It wasn't me supporting anybody else and blah, 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 and going against. So support them now when they're off the show too, right? Todd and Candy are doing some great stuff on Broadway. Support businesses, right? Support Kenya's hair care. She needs that support from you guys. Like, come
he couldn't even look at the camera. What he looking at up there? What's up there?
down to the salon, get something done, whatever's in your budget, but get something done.
You can't get nothing done at the salon because the salon is never open. How you telling people to go to the salon and the salon don't? Oh gosh.
You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you, I'm from Brooklyn. Brooklyn got gentrified. We didn't support our businesses, and there are not many left. So please try to support the businesses. You know, whatever you can spend. I'm not asking you to blow on your whole.
Whatever you can spare, child. He's giving begging for super chats. He's giving begging. And on that note, please contribute to the stream, okay? Super chat me, okay? Cash app me. Cash app. I am ATLien. You know, I don't do this for free. I'm in here on the middle of the day. Support your content creator.
Budget, but spend something and keep them going, right? Because if you don't, they're going to disappear. And small businesses are, you know, the fabric of a community. So you guys, please do that.
Please, please support the small content creators. Please support me.
That's the main thing I want to say since I'm on live by mistake. But it's good to talk to everybody unfiltered for the first time. And yeah, it's a vibe. So we filmed
Now it's a vibe, child.
like half the season already. So they're probably gonna be mad I'm on live here because I wasn't supposed to talk about that.
Thank you so
But
much,
I'll tell you
Terry.
guys because you guys support me, obviously. And like I said, it's the first time I'm on it, so I'm gonna tell you guys
You know, he on a reality show. He about to spill some tea.
that. So please support anything that we do of color. If you guys realize,
He's saying support what we do. Now, Kenya not on the show no more. Marc said, I'm on the show, child. Y'all need to support us. You need to support Marc, support this, support that, support Porsha, support Nene, support Nene on the new show. I'm on a new show too. You better support us.
they are eliminating shows of color left, right, and center. They're making it harder for us. That whole 2020 momentum is gone. So you guys keep pushing. Yes, that's my age. I'm gonna be that age. 5'4".
Now he got an agent. Oh, shout out to John. Thank you so much for the $20, John. Cash app, okay?
It's a double nickel. Just please, like, support her into a, foolishness. So I was gonna talk about it then, but they probably cut it all out. But yeah, let's get out and vote. That's the most important one right now. Let's support Black businesses. It's Black Business Month. You guys know that? If you don't, just support one in any way you can. It's important. You guys are calling me while I'm online. Hold on for a second.
And Marc doing too much. Marc online. Marc listening to the music. Marc watching the game. Marc answering the phones. He don't have nobody there that can answer the phone.
It's okay. Yeah, sorry about that. Do you deliver to Wegmans? I don't deliver to. We don't do delivery out of it. It didn't make sense, so we kind of stopped that now. So we only do pickup. So I apologize for that. I know everyone asked that question. This wasn't enough. There wasn't no money in it. That's just what it is.
Thank you, Anita.
But I know the convenience was there, especially coming out of the pandemic. But they take 30%. There's nothing for me, right? So I don't want to. We got to get something. So I apologize if you have to pick up. Yeah, Roble and I are cool. Of course, Roble is my guy. I'm going to bring Roble in on the show. He's going to talk about food. So Roble is.
He gonna bring Chef Roble onto his show, child. Marc is in full PR promo mode.
Roble's a good guy. He's been chef in Brooklyn. Roble's good. Roble's the reason there is a Brooklyn.
He said the chef is the.
Oh, Roble is the reason there is a Brooklyn, child.
Working for them, right? And once you work for them, they get to say what to do, when to do it, how to do it, and when they don't want you to do it anymore, right? But I was talking to someone the other day. It's really interesting. I was like, no one's on the show that was on the show when I was there. Isn't that crazy? That's
no one from the show when he was there is on the show now. Interesting.
It's really sad to me that no one's there from when I was on the show. I haven't watched it, but yeah, no one's on there. What does that tell you guys, the fans?
If he hasn't watched it, how do you know who on the show? How does he know?
Right, that tells me something very clear. But they always make me a rebel. I'm an outcast, which is fine because I'm outspoken. I'm gonna take that. I'll take that L. But think about that. No one is on the show, right? And think about. I'm gonna give you one more, and you guys can. I'm not gonna give an opinion. I'm just gonna state a fact.
So he's saying because he not on the show, there's nobody else on the show, child.
And none of the people that were on the show with me are in a healthy relationship with the person they were with at that time.
Oh, is he spilling tea? Nobody who was there when he was there is in a healthy relationship with the person they were in at that time. So you got Cynthia and Mike Hill divorced. You got Nene. You got Eva and Mike divorced. You got Nene and Greg. Greg is deceased. We have Candy and Todd. Nobody is in a healthy relationship. He said it, not me. We got Candy and Todd. Ooh.
What do you think about that? Right? Why do I care? Because I care about those people, right? Those are people who were good friends of mine, right? When I was in Atlanta, they spent time with me, and we should care. That's my whole point, right? We don't care enough, and that's why we are where we are, right? How do we support each other? It's just not there. Every man for himself, right? That's not going to work. Look, where's the balance? So
anyway, I'm tired of Marc. Y'all go over there to the Entertainment and watch the whole entire video. It's like 39 minutes long. I don't have that kind of time for Marc Daly, but he did spill some tea, and one of the tea he spilled that no couple that was there when they was there is in a healthy relationship now. That's tea. The other one is he's on a reality show. And that actually came out when Kenya was going through her child support situation with Marc, and she claimed that Marc wanted to have Brooklyn on his show. If you recall, we was doubting it then, but apparently he has a show now. Now Marc has a job and Kenya don't. Okay, so that'll be interesting. Okay, like this video as y'all get in here. We say he sounded like Parliament. Bravo won't give Kenya permission to film on other shows. Oh, interesting. I don't know. I don't know if she's still under contract. I don't know what's going on. His constant need to gaze at the ceiling is annoying. It's giving DRUGS. He keeps congratulating people and that slick dig. Okay. All right. Moving on. Like this video, please, and thank you. Okay. I talked about Marc and Andy and Kenya being done dirty. It was something else that I want to talk about. It had to do with Marc. No, I guess not. Let me move on. I wasn't going to talk about TGIF because I feel like we've been talking about TGIF for days. Okay, but just like I told y'all in my previous video when I was at Papa Do's drinking my swamp thing and eating crawfish and alligator, that Claudia, Al, Armand, Junkie Dineva, Flopso, that show was stolen from Nene Leakes. Claudia stole the concept from Nene Leakes. A lot of people are just now starting to pay attention to that. Y'all remember Nene did the read session on YouTube, okay? Well, not on YouTube, on Instagram, and it went viral because everything Nene touches goes viral. It was right during the pandemic. Claudia decided, well, actually, she stole two shows. She stole Cocktails with Queens, because remember, Nene was doing Cocktails and Conversations, okay? And she stole the TGIF. Now, Claudia had a show over there on Flopso by herself called something about Outspoken Out Loud with Claudia Jordan. Nobody was watching. Nobody, because Claudia cannot hold a show on her own. Don't nobody watch. Don't nobody. No shade to Claudia. And I know people out there be like, oh, Claudia's so talented. Claudia's so this. Claudia's so beautiful. People are so jealous of her because she's so beautiful. But as pretty as she may think she is on the outside, she is ugly on the inside. And she has said a lot of ugly things about Black people and about people in general to have everybody looking at her sideways. So nobody really, takes to Claudia like that. So Claudia needed people behind her to get people to watch. So, she was trying to help build a network. She got her friends who she was on Instagram with. That would be Lisa Ray. That would be Selena Jordan. That would be Vivica Fox to come do a show with her. Okay. You know, that lasted while it lasted. You know, the reason they was going viral because they was shading Nene over there on that show. Y'all remember when Vivica Fox tried to say Nene was on the Booger Sugar like Junkie Dineva? Y'all remember that? Well, you know, that went viral. There was other things that went viral over there. There was some colorism things that went viral. There was Lisa Ray over there talking about her daughter's hair, her granddaughter's hair wasn't nappy or something. It was just all kind of things going on. But so people were starting to like feel ways about that show as well. Now, she pitched the show over to Flop Soul called TGIF. Thank y'all so much for the cash app. Thank you, Brenda B. Okay. Now she pitched the show over on Flop Soul. Okay. It's coincidental that Nene, you know, went viral for her read session. Okay. Junkie Dineva did a whole diatribe about Nene using the gays as props and all of that. You know, I guess he was pissed off because Nene didn't choose him to be one of the gays that was at her lounge when she was, you know, passing the buck. Okay. So he did a live dragging Nene. That live, you know, went viral on YouTube. So there was also something. Oh, Greg Leaks passed away. And I'm just, you know, going backwards just to give y'all, you know, to bring y'all up to speed because some of y'all don't know about this, because this only on YouTube. It's not on CNN. It's not on World News Tonight. It's not on the blog. Okay. So yeah, so after Greg passed away, the repast, Al was at the repast, I was at the repast, a whole bunch of people at the repast, Tamar was at the repast, Kiki Y was at the repast, everybody was at the repast. Nene has a whole memoriam to Greg on her YouTube channel. Y'all should go watch it. Okay. Now, during that time, the ladies from the Real Housewives of Atlanta, some of them showed up. I think Porsha was there, Drew was there, Phaedra. It was a lot of people there. Okay, Candy. I don't think Candy showed up. I don't think Cynthia showed up. And Nene was really hurt that Cynthia didn't show up, even, you know, despite, you know, the things that they have been through. She, you know, felt the ways because she felt like, you know, throughout all of this, Cynthia was cool with Greg. You know, they used to go on double dates all the time. Greg was cool with Peter. Everybody was, you know, it was like one big family back then until, you know, the stuff happened between Candy, her and Cynthia. Now, so Nene was in an interview shortly after the repast, and the things, you know, had kind of died down. And in that interview, Nene was asked about a comment she made on social media about the flowers. Now, if you recall, Nene said that all the girls pitched in to buy flowers, and I guess she was feeling some kind of way because she's always went above and beyond when it comes to family issues. You know, Greg spoke at Todd's mother's funeral. When Marlo's aunt had passed, Nene, you know, bought the food, did all of this thing. Like, it's just always been, you know, that when it comes to offline things that have to do with their Bravo family. Now, you know, she was expressing her opinion. Like somebody asked, she said it. So colorist Claudia decides to go on Flop Soul, you know, the show concept that she stole, and drag Nene, you know, right after she lost her husband. Al, you know, being who he is, a friend to the Leaks, you know, him and Greg was like a mentor to him. He issues an apology for the things that Claudia said on the show. That particular apology caused Claudia to have a fit behind the scenes and got Al booted from the show. Okay. If you recall, you can go back, you can look in the archives. I don't remember the exact date, but Al has only missed one day on that show. And that was the day that Christian Keys came as his replacement. Okay. Al been on dang near every show. Okay. So Christian Keys came as a replacement. Claudia was in the comment section because people was like, well, where's Al? What had happened to Al? And Claudia said, sometimes change is difficult. You remember when Gary with the T had to leave? You know, and now, you know, we are one big happy family. So she was basically letting it be known that Al would not be back. Okay. I can spill a little tea. Okay. So now Claudia is coming forward, you know, with all of these leak Zoom calls, with all of these things that happen. Now that Flop Soul has been canceled, Claudia has decided to release you know, documents, sensitive, confidential work documents, allegedly to prove that Al was the issue over there. Now, in her desire to prove that Al was the issue, she also did a live stream recently. Shout out to Mad Beefs, okay, on Twitter. She did a live stream recently where I guess she's trying to pitch another show on the iPhone, child. She did a live stream where she was talking about relationships and this, that, and the third. And in this live stream, she actually, hold on, let me pull it up. She actually threw some shade at Junkie Dineva, and she blamed Nene Leakes for the demise of TGIF, which was kind of weird. Okay, it's really weird. So hold on, let me pull it up for you. hmm Here it is, right here. Okay, Mad Beef said that Claudia Jordan and her friend Brayley Evans, okay, call out Al Reynolds for a variety of things. Claudia brings up how Al got his facts wrong on TGIF and how he texted Nene Leakes F Claudia. Now, I don't know about you. Like, who cares what he texted Nene Leakes? Like, are you telling me because he texted Nene Leakes F Claudia? Anyway, I got some more tea about that, but we're going to listen to this really quickly. Y'all know the drill. Copyright disclaimer under section 107, blah, 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 blah.
About Al Reynolds. So let's just start there. A lot of people. Who is, well, I'm not going to ask you who Al Reynolds is, but the specific question that I see in here is, why is Al Reynolds so messy? Okay, you have to ask Al that question.
Yeah, well,
all right.
I don't know. Can I just say my experience
Yes.
with this guy? I think his name was Al Reynolds. This is a light-skinned guy with like really large lips and like, you know, we were at a bar.
It's kind of low. I can't bring up no higher.
This is so weird. Y'all know I'm the most honest. I was like, you look so familiar. I couldn't call his name. And I was like, gosh, who is this guy? I was like, hey, you know, you look so familiar. And he said, I'm Lionel Richie.
Oh.
And I said, that's who you're not. And I walked away. So that's the only thing I know about that guy. I couldn't believe he said he was Lionel Richie. Like, what's wrong with him?
Well, he's a huge A-list celebrity.
Oh.
So, you know, I'm surprised you didn't. All right. So, Claudia, what's up with you and Al Reynolds?
Who? Nothing. We have zero relationship.
Lord. Okay. Before I even get started, what's up with this set? Is this a set? What's up with the black curtains and this beige couch? What's up with this? Like, if we're gonna pitch a show, shouldn't we have a nice looking set? I'm just saying, shouldn't we take responsibility for the background? Like, what's up with these curtains in the background? These velvet, is that velvet? And this sofa, what's up? Black and beige. And anyway, I'm digressing. Hold on.
Okay, so let's talk about it. So a lot of has come out.
You just walked in on the messy part. That's the right question. But now we're asking the messy, the one that the fans want to know.
All right, so let's talk
just walked in on the messy part, as if she didn't ask her friend who's filming with her camera to ask her these questions. Oh, interesting.
About it. A lot has been in the blogs the last few days, last few weeks, honestly, about you and TGIF and Al Reynolds. And so many people have given viewpoints and their point of view, and different co-hosts have talked about their experiences as it related to Al Reynolds. I know you personally. You are the type of person who assists people in getting jobs. You go out of your way to call producers to say, hey, pick this person for the next show. You do that for people. That's who you are as a person. I know you personally and have known you many years. You've done it for me. You do it for Brayley. We do it for each other. But so I know how the job started. You refer Al Reynolds for the position for TGIF.
No, I created it.
You created it, and then you casted him. Okay. So
no audition needed. I just like.
Do you think that Al got into the?
Okay, this is interesting to me because, you know, colorist Claudia continues to say, I created it. She does not own the intellectual property. She can't go to another network and do it again. Flopso owns the name. It's interesting because she said all of this on Carlos King, and she revealed that she did not protect her trademark if it was hers. But we all know now that it wasn't hers. And so to this day, she keeps talking about what she created, what she put together. She brought all of these people together. She gave all these people jobs. They all need to kiss her feet. There's no reason that anybody should not like her because she put money in their pockets. This is giving real crybaby situation. Listen, I didn't put money in people's pockets too, but I'm not sitting here crying about it. Let them go, colorist Claudia.
The position and got a big head, and at that point started to feel like
not got the big head.
Live. Do you think you got casted? casted Al Reynolds for the position, and he got it and got the big head.
Oh, now who thought up that question? Do you feel you casted Al for the position and he got the big head? Oh, let's hear the answer, child.
Change in confidence and arrogance that wasn't there in the beginning. It was more of a grateful place.
We can't hear you, girl. Talk up.
But that happens to people that don't have any experience in that field. Like if you're getting your first job in the business at 55 or however old he is, I mean, not everyone is equipped. Like some people, when they get it, they're very like, great. Oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. Yeah. And then some people like get it and then they
not that's Claudia House. No, she don't got beige and black and white. What is this? What is this, honey?
They feel like should have done. I think.
Hold on, it's more. Hold on. There's one more. Hold on. This is when this is the tea that was interesting to me because she blames Nene pretty much for the demise of Flop Soul. Now listen to this.
He's supposed to be revealing the sources because sometimes they would not be accurate. And that would sometimes get us in some kind of trouble. Like we've had to apologize. One time he called.
So she said that Al used to be inaccurate. She blamed Al because he said something about somebody who was on TikTok. I think it was Aunt Karen. I remember covering that at the time. They called Aunt Karen a Trump supporter and Aunt Karen clapped back, yada, yada. And she claims that she has to go and clean up and apologize. But she does not mention the fact of Junkie Dineva, calling Chloe Bailey ugly and she having to apologize. He having to apologize. She didn't mention the fact of who else did something? Oh, Junkie Dineva was cursing out. Was it Melanie from Love and Marriage Huntsville or something? And she went in the DMs and apologized. Like there's a lot of people situations that happened. They was reading Hazel E and some old people. So it's always been issues. Hell, she was reading people. So my thing is that was the show. Wasn't the show about being messy and getting drunk and talking about stuff? She also brings up Junkie Dineva shitting behind the dumpster. But hold on.
That's super popular on TikTok. Like she was like a race, like a Trump supporter, and she's actually someone that fights against all the stuff that Trump says. Yeah. And it made us look so ridiculous all over TikTok. And then I had to come back the next day and apologize and all that kind of stuff. So, but that does happen on shows. But I would say the 6-month thing, he had got caught texting Nene saying "fuck Claudia," and
he had got caught texting Nene saying, how do you get caught texting somebody? Was they behind his back? Like what had happened? I want to know how somebody got caught texting somebody. I'm confused.
And at the time we were in a good place this is before things were left. That's what really made us like, it made me look at him different. Like if media work, all three of us right, and we could just see the text like, and then I get screenshot that you're like fuck buddy, but we have to like be smiling on the show. It was hard for me to like get over that. I did eventually. I'm so confrontational. I would be like, we had a couple of meetings.
So this whole thing started with Al sending a text to Nene.
Yes.
Miss Leaks.
Now it started with Al sending a text to Nene. Oh, child. Now why is she in it? Listen, you stole the show from Nene. Now it's all Nene's fault that the show is over.
Now why am I in it? And you could have did it. See how I get wrong because you never apologized.
She ain't even did nothing. She over there minding her black-owned business. Hold on, let's finish listening to this.
That leaked. Got back to you.
She screenshotted it.
Oh.
And sent it back to him. He got scared thinking, oh shit, she's probably gonna send it to Claudia. So he had to come clean. So I said, just so I know, can you send it to me so I have it? And he was dumb enough.
Does Claudia suffer from some type of mental ailment? Like, how is it? This sounds like a whole lot. He got caught texting Nene. She screenshot it and sent it to him. And he was like, oh shit, Claudia's gonna see this. Let me send it to it. Please make it make sense. Somebody in the chat, y'all explain it to me because this don't sound right.
To send it, so then I have it.
Got you.
And then he also like did this whole thing on his page. I just felt like I don't think because if you're friends with someone that I'm not friends with, that's fine. Like we don't have to all be. Yeah. But like what I do if there's two people that don't really rock with each other is I just be like, hey, just don't talk about my friend badly around me. Like just I don't want to hear it. Right. And then tell them I don't because this makes things complicated.
Yeah. Well.
Wait, introduce Chancey.
We have Chancey on the couch as well, guys. She just joined us.
Where he admitted that, child? Where he admitted? Because I asked Nene and then Nene said it never happened. I asked Nene, and Nene said that girl is crazy. That girl is delusional. What the hell? I ain't never text Al nothing about colorist Claudia. Now, the truth of what happened, the reason why Claudia's in her feelings is because around that time, Al was talking to Nene. He did apologize to Nene, and he was talking about how he had gotten fired, had gotten a boot from his job, and I ended up on the phone call with them all, and we all had a conversation about it. Okay, we all had a conversation about it, and then I said, "Oh, child, I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna go live, and I'm gonna talk about it." And I talked about Al being fired from his job. Okay, I went on live on YouTube and talked about it. It's still out there. If you Google Al Reynolds fired ATLien, the video should come up about 2-3 years ago. Okay, I told y'all. Claudia was in the comment section on every blog talking about it didn't happen. It didn't happen. That's not true. She's lying on us. She's so obsessed with me. Y'all remember all that? And then I told y'all I don't give a god dang what colorist Claudia said. I bet you Al won't say that. It's a lie. Y'all remember I said that? I bet you Al won't say it's a lie. Al never said it was a lie because it was the truth. Okay. And the reason why he even got his job back was because I shed light on what was going on over there. Okay. So she's pissed off about that. And of course she blames Nene for it. Why blame Michelle? Because that's giving me clout. Okay. Nene ain't have shit to do with this. Nene don't give two flying shits about colorist Claudia. I can assure you. So it's interesting that all of this is coming out. It's interesting that colorist Claudia even leaked. She ended up leaking footage from Zoom calls. Now, how is it that Claudia Jordan feels that is appropriate to leak Zoom calls? And if you're going to leak Zoom calls, why didn't you leak them all? Why you didn't leak the Zoom calls of you going off on Al? Why you didn't leak the Zoom calls of Junkie Dineva going off on you? Why didn't you leak the Zoom calls of you saying that it's your show, my show? Why you didn't leak all them Zoom calls? You leaking the Zoom calls that make yourself look good that you know you were filming. Okay. It's interesting. I'm just saying. So Claudia clearly, as that clip would prove, cares about public perception. She cares about what people think of her. She cares that these people who she got jobs don't give two shits about her. She cares. I mean, and I get it. You have feelings and all of that, but get over it. It's entertainment. Like, everybody is not going to thank you. Okay. I'm just saying, everybody is not going to thank you. That's why you got to be careful about who you help. Okay. Listen, I learned my lesson the hard way when I let Junkie Dineva live in my townhouse and he destroyed it. Okay. Put dog shit everywhere and I had to hunt him down for 3 years. I learned my lesson the hard way when I taught Junkie Dineva how to blog. I learned my lesson the hard way when I taught Junkie Dineva how to monetize. Okay, I never got to thank you, and I never will. But I'm not gonna go over here and cry about it. But I will come on here and make money off of it every single chance I get. Okay, but Claudia comes out. I put money in their pocket. I did this for them. It makes her appear insufferable and like, girl, move on. The show is canceled. Why are we still talking about it? Why do you care so much about what the audience thinks? It's gone. It ain't coming back that we know of. And the audience, exactly. Where is the wash and dryer? And the audience don't give two shits about it. Like, now you want everybody to turn on Al. Use your own platform. Stop going to all these bloggers' channels and leaking stuff. Why not leak them on your channel, colorist Claudia? Why not speak your own piece, colorist Claudia? Y'all keep talking about Al haven't said nothing. Al haven't said nothing. Hell, Claudia. The only reason Claudia is saying something because somebody else said it first. The only reason Claudia is saying something because she done got in somebody's ear who is too dumb to realize that they're being manipulated. And then she goes over there and co-signs with them. Okay. Listen, I don't even see it for Junkie Dineva. I really don't. But one thing I saw was that Junkie Dineva said that colorist Claudia was the problem. He said his issue was with Claudia Jordan. He said that. Okay. He said he was holding one in the chamber for when she decided to get froggy. Okay. So listen. I can't wait till she decides to get froggy with it, okay? But I think Junkie Dineva is too scared to say anything, okay? Because he's scared he gonna miss out on opportunities. Okay, that's what he's scared of. But anyway, I'm digressing. He said all of them are messy and no one is innocent. Okay, that's what I said. Where is the washer and dryer, child? I don't know. And Al, listen, Al, allegedly, they say Al still got his job. Al's still working. Al is still on the payroll. Meanwhile, Claudia can't even get a gig at Tubi no more because Tubi is owned by Fox. Okay, Claudia's sitting over there scared. She don't know how she gonna pay for furniture inside that empty ass house. She don't know what she gonna do. Hold on, somebody has sent me what a video at, y'all. Hold on, is this the video? Somebody has sent me the video of colorist Claudia. Oh, I don't want to talk about that. But wait a minute. What about when colorist Claudia was taking pictures of Junkie Dineva's messy apartment? What about that? What about Junkie Dineva living in filth and squalor, which is what she told her friends while she was sending pictures in the group chat? What about that? Like, she claims that people was talking about her in group chats and that Al and Junkie was taking pictures of her car. Like, how can she afford it? Like, all of this seems like fairy tales and fallacies straight from Claudia Jordan. Meanwhile, she's the one who was doing the dirt. She's the one who was doing it. I don't care what nobody say. Y'all can say it's because I don't like her. Y'all can say whatever. But Claudia has literally lied. Okay. Oh. Last but not least, I know I'm taking too long. Last but not least, okay, Claudia in these leaked Zoom calls. Shout out to the messy sweet spot. Okay. Claudia in these leaked Zoom calls actually said, hold on, where is it? Is it? Okay. So shout out to House Aaron for getting the first clip, and then shout out to, I guess it was Conscious TV who got the next clip. I don't know. But if you look at these clips, like one of them, look at the timeline. Al got hair. Al didn't have hair right here. So this was around the time Junkie was there. Al was pissed off. He was ready to go. Okay. Al said, And look at Claudia over there filming. Look at Claudia over there making sure she don't say nothing because she want to show Al going off. Hold on, listen to this.
He talking about me. I'm tired of EP acting like one thing in front of one group and one thing in front of another. Okay, I have a right to be upset. I asked you to please let me go. You will not let me go.
Wow.
So this is what you get.
Okay.
And I'm glad it's being recorded because I need for people to see what I'm dealing with on a regular basis.
Shout out to the message sweet spot, okay, for compiling these clips. Okay, that one came from House of Aaron. This one right here came from Conscious TV. And look at Claudia. Okay, watch Claudia's hand. This is Claudia recording this, and you can see her hands when she's talking. Now, this is later on. Al ain't even there. Okay, Al ain't even there. And Miss Joyce, which is the producer, which was in the first one, Al was saying what he was pissed off about. But this was a second one. Okay, now Claudia is pissed off at Joyce for allegedly protecting Al from some rumor. But the thing is, Claudia is saying that Al said that Armand slept with somebody, whatever. She's saying this in front of Armand, so he's getting mad. But Al ain't there to take up for himself. Al ain't there to say he said it or didn't say it, which is interesting to me because we don't know what his side is right now because he ain't said nothing. Hold on, let's listen.
That I know. I agree with you.
Same, Joyce.
I would have never
Now
brought
watch
this
them
to your
hands
attention
come up
had
when
there
Claudia
not
started
been a
moving her hands.
three-way meeting about me and Justin's relationship, and me and Justin were completely isolated.
So out of context. And that is what is frustrating me, Armand,
Thank you, Nene.
is that you are taking what that meeting was about out of context, because what you are alluding to is that Claudia and Al asked to meet with me to talk about you and your relationship and why you got this job and you're having an affair with Justin. What does that sound like to you? That is just absolutely insane to me. Okay. And that did not go down like that. And so
Yes, it did. It did. And I will put my hand, I will swear on a stack of Bibles. So let me just, you know what? All this lying, I can't take it anymore.
Now you see Claudia's hands moving. Watch the camera move in sync with her hand movements.
I cannot take this. Al called me the day after the.
Now look, pay attention to the right side. Is that this side over here? Okay, you'll see the hand come into the frame a couple of times.
Image Awards.
and said, we need to have a meeting with Joyce. And I found it weird because we don't really talk anymore. He wanted to have a meeting since I'm tired of the lies, and it has to all be on the table. And I wish Al was here. And I said, what? He calls me up and says he doesn't like the direction of the show. And at the time, I wasn't feeling it either, in full disclosure. And Armand, I told you this.
We already know this.
I told you I wasn't feeling it either. I felt like it was all this contention. It was this negative. And I felt the same way. So he's like, I want to have a meeting with Joyce, which I thought was weird that he wanted to include me because I know they have their relationship and they talk a lot and then they're close. So I was like, all right, whatever. I'll be on the meeting. In the meeting, he said he felt a few things. He felt like Justin is making the show too gay, and he wanted Destiny to have a bigger role in the show and take over the topics. Did say that. Okay, so you agree with that. Then he also said, and
you see that? Did you see that? Did you see that hand pop up? Did you see that hand pop up? Hold on.
Justin is making the show too gay, and he wanted Destiny to have a bigger role in the show and take over the topics. Did say that. Okay, so you agree with that. Then he also said, and Armand, I don't like the tone of the show, and I'm just not happy, and I don't think I can do this much longer if he's here. And I was like, wow, okay. He said that. He also said, I went out with Armand, and Armand said that him and Justin went on a date, and that he's been very heavily coached for this job, including being told to join after. That is what's being said. I'm sorry, Joyce. I'm a very honest person. I'm not good at lying, and I will tell the truth. That's what was said in the meeting. We had this meeting. We did have a meeting. He did say that. I'm not even putting that on you. That's why I find it very odd that you're rushing to his defense and saying, no, shutting it down. He said it, Joyce. I'm a very credible person, and I'm not a liar. I'm not. I agree with every single thing. Okay,
I'm a very credible person. I'm not a liar. When people say that, they lie. When people say that, it's lying. Okay. Anyway, yeah, she's doing that Karen thing, and I'm like, it's so much information out there. I'm sure y'all been watching all the videos and stuff. It's just been interesting to me that Claudia actually went to the producers before Armand got hired and said she did not feel safe because he didn't like black women. She did not feel safe. So all the things that Claudia have been doing have been proving my point. She is a colorist Karen, honey. She don't give a fuck about these people. Anyway, moving on. Let me go ahead and take some calls. Y'all go ahead and click the link. Let me know what y'all think about this topic. This can be about anything. Okay, I'm gonna take calls for the next 20 minutes or so. Claudia Jordan blames Nene leaks for the demise of Flop Soul. Okay, for her and Al, their rift. Kenya Moore's ex, Marc Daly, spoke out on her behalf, and Porsha mourned her cousin Londie, and Simon and Dennis bumped heads in the club. Okay, let me know what y'all think. Hold on, we got somebody in the back. Kenny Plenty, hello.
Michelle, how you doing?
Hi. Good, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. I have to say, this thing is a hot mess. And I also have to say, Al doesn't get nearly the smoke as Claudia gets, and I'm not understanding it. Al definitely has been working in the background. I don't know what his end objective was. Him and Funky seem to be cut from the same cord, and I'm pretty sure that they were gossiping like schoolgirls in the background. What are your thoughts?
I do think they were gossiping like schoolgirls, but I also think that Claudia was doing the same thing. I think she was going back and forth in the middle, the same way she was, caught in the middle between Armand and Al. It seems like, Armand said that Al was going back and forth between two people he didn't like, Claudia and him. But it seemed like Claudia was doing the same thing. That's why I'm like, there are no clean hands in this situation. So the show is canceled now. So why is she now so hell bent on proving her innocence? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree with you, but I'm not too sure if we know that she leaked the video. I think it's easy to blame her for leaking the video, but I'm not sure
where the video come from.
That's a good question. I don't want to put
now, look at it right here. Look at it right here. Yeah. I'm just gonna show you this right here.
Yeah.
This part right here.
Okay.
And she was actually pointing at the screen. Hold on, look at that.
Al are still speaking very much, and Al has been very much
watch the right side.
Been puppeteering all of us to be at odds, and then all it took was me finally have a conversation with Armand because I did not like the feeling. I was like, you know what? I love doing this show, and I want us to get along. I want to extend an olive branch to him, and I'm glad he was open.
They're going here right now,
and now we're good, Joyce, and that's why we're really good the last.
That's what I am right now.
Yeah, but Michelle,
So
I don't
if
know.
she was literally recording the screen as it was being zoomed. So it's like if she didn't leak it, who did?
I don't know,
It
Michelle.
came
That
from
might
her
be a
phone. Like she was
Michelle.
literally
That
like
could
this.
now, Michelle. Let's be
She was
clear. That
literally
could be
like
a
this.
hold on. That could be a reach, though. That could be a reach because she was really
I stand by it. I ain't taking it
okay.
back.
Okay, I respect you. But I
But where not
definitely
like if she didn't give it to the blogs, let's give it a benefit of the doubt. She didn't give it to the blogs,
okay.
but she sent it to somebody from her phone.
Okay. You know what?
And
I'll go with
somebody
you.
who she sent it to the blogs.
Okay. Well, you know what? Let's say, for instance, your theory is true. I'm not mad at her
Mhm.
for doing it because it definitely
Mhm.
shows how Al is behind the scenes. And I will agree with you on this. And I'll give you this. I'll give you this much. Remember when
Uh-huh.
you said Funky Dineva has no respect for black women, right?
Mhm.
I'll put Al in that same category because the way he was talking at Joyce and the way he was pounding his fist, I'm sorry, at her and just clamping down, it made me think if she was in front of his face, I don't know if he would have came to blows with her because he was acting very disrespectful to Joyce. And I don't care if you're gay, if you're straight. I do think there's a matter of decorum that you should have when it comes to women, especially black women, because black women are very vilified in the media. And I think there's a certain level of respect that you should have when it comes toward black women or any woman in that regard. Whether you're gay or straight, you should never address a woman
I
in
can
that
see
tone.
that, but I can also see
Yeah.
if you're in the workplace and your manager, your
Yeah.
boss,
Yeah.
says
Yeah.
something to you and you get, offended and you raise your voice. It might
Yeah.
be the first time, might be the second, you know what I mean? Like y'all might raise their voice at each other. We only saw one video. I'm not
But
here to condemn
yeah.
anybody, even Claudia. Like we only saw one snippet, well, actually two from two separate occasions. But where we need to see more evidence. They've been
Understood.
on air for 3 years. Let's see some evidence with all three of them in there instead of one with Al and Claudia or one with Claudia and Armand. I'm sure there were videos with all three.
You know what? I agree with you on that. But I will say this because of your past history with Funky and how nasty he was in dealing with you, and because him and Al are Judy's, I think he has taken a page from Funky and think it's appropriate to address
Mm.
said person in a work environment. And I definitely think that is disrespectful. I'm gonna get off the line because I know other callers have to speak. But Michelle, I'm glad to speak to you. You know what?
Aw,
I love your content, and I
thank
really
you.
do admire you as well. Thank you for allowing me
I
to come to your
appreciate you.
platform. All right.
Anytime. Thank you for your input.
All right. Bye bye.
All right. Goodbye. Hold on. Hey, Shanae. Nay.
Hey, Michelle.
How you doing?
Good. Okay, I got two things.
Okay.
The last caller when he said that Al shouldn't have went off on Joyce. That's
Uh-huh.
a lie because she should never sent that text to him. He had the right to be in his feelings, about certain things. And he probably was just in the heated moment. When you mad, you can't tell nobody about their tone and how they react. He was very upset. And I think the dynamic of that show changed with him and Claudia, like you said,
Mhm.
when he apologized to Nene. So that
Mhm.
changed the dynamic anyway. And two, with Claudia being the one that leaked their Zoom, she did. Because when her and Armand was on that live and he mentioned like, oh, the Zoom calls,
Mhm.
all of a sudden, 2 days later, them Zoom calls get leaked.
Mhm.
That's a coincidence for me because they was on that live talking about fucking Dineva and how them Zoom calls be when we in the meeting with the executives and all that and the producers and then they get leaked. That is
Mm.
real convenient that all of a sudden that they got leaked, that it like linked and everybody reading and looking at them. First it was Al going off and then Claudia went off because it
Ooh.
looks like both people were shooting each other in the foot.
Mhm. Mhm. I want to see more proof though. I mean, if you've been sitting up there recording Zoom calls, go ahead and release them out. You already violated several HR rules. You know what I'm saying? And Zoom
Exactly.
calls are proprietary information and are owner the owner, the property of the company, the corporation. If
Mhm.
it's a corporate matter, you should not leak Zoom calls to the public.
And you did that to defend Armand because he was deep off in his feelings from one interview when he could have just picked up the phone and said something to Funky Dineva and that was it. But she probably was doing that to save Armand and save herself. Like, Al ain't who y'all think he is, and this is what's going on. And
Have you
I think
noticed though too though? Everybody keeps saying Claudia should start a YouTube channel. You know, she didn't had a YouTube channel for years and nobody watches it.
I'm like Justin. Claudia is known for getting fired. Like she can't hold down. I mean Josh. I'm sorry, not Justin. Josh, because I'll be watching his little YouTube channel. Y'all go over there because he hilarious. But
Uh-huh.
yeah, he can't hold down the job for nothing in the world. Her jealousy and her ego get in the way of her being successful. If she was so busy worried about handling her business and not trying to have like, oh, this my show and da 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 da, it could have probably been something. But when Armand said he came over there and there was no red carpets, there was no nothing, you knew that show wasn't up but YouTube when you got over there. You knew that. You knew it. Funky
I let
Dineva.
you tell it. It's on 20 different platforms. They got all the YouTubers thinking it's so because, you know, they making all this money over there. They making $250K and Armand is spilled the tea. They wasn't making but 70. The junkie did spill the tea. He didn't have no insurance. And we know that junkie be lying, okay? Because if junkie was making $250K, he wouldn't be living over there in squalor without no headboard with trash on the floor. And Claudia wouldn't be living over there in that house without no furniture. So I'm just saying, like the receipts are adding up.
Yeah, they didn't have it. And Armand spilled that tea. He was like, it was nothing. It was nothing that was gonna get us off YouTube. When he went on over there, it was like they was doing nothing but YouTube, and he had to supply his own equipment. And that's dumb. Why you got to pay for all this if you work for a company? But child, I'm so happy they gone because they were born anyway.
Oh, child. Okay.
Well, that's all I had to say. That I do believe Claudia linked that because it was real convenient since he did that interview with her and they said something about them Zoom calls they came out. So between him and Claudia, they probably got off the line and was like, we ought to show them. And they did. And it was a fail. But I do want to see more receipts.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Nene.
All right. Good night.
Hold on. Hey, hey, friend.
Hey, how you
How you
doing?
doing, friend? Well, have you been? How you
Right.
doing?
Good. First off, let me say these looks you've been serving lately is giving me life.
Not the looks. What looks like it?
Girl, the different
Same old
hairstyles, the suits, the off the shoulders, the this, the that. I said, look at Michelle been doing it. Popping in and doing
Thank you. Appreciate it.
The second thing is I have some real hot tea to give you. I can't give it here, but I'm trying to figure out how to give it to you without, you know. So I don't know if it's gonna be Patreon or we have to figure out something.
How you gonna tell me you got some tea and ain't gonna give me none?
Because shit, I've been trying to reach you other ways, but I'm just blocked everywhere. I can't get to you.
I blocked you?
Yep.
I ain't blocked you. How I blocked you? See,
No,
don't be
like
on
through
that.
the so through the Instagram,
Uh-huh.
I can't text, I can't put anything there, and then in the Patreon, it won't let me send you a private DM. And I did text the Patreon company, well, sent them a message trying to see if they can get it fixed, but nobody ever said anything.
Brown at ATLien.com.
Yeah, but yeah, I got some information for you.
Okay, well,
Okay.
I'll look for it.
Okay. Talk to you later. All right, bye-bye.
Oh, if y'all ever need to send me some tea, okay? Anybody need to send me some tea, I will take it. Brown at ATLien.com. Or you can send it to my DMs over there on Instagram. I am ATLien. Okay. Hey, Lady Perrin.
Hey, Michelle. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
So, a couple things. First, I want to say all prayers to your mom. You look gorgeous. This is my
Hey,
first time catching your live because I normally catch your replay. So,
welcome.
I'm gonna try to. Thank you. I'm gonna try to make this short, sweet, and to the point. So, one, I feel that everybody involved is guilty. Al, Claudia, Armand, and Junkie Dineva, as you say, as you call them. I believe stuff started between Al, Claudia, and Funky Dineva prior to Armand getting involved. I think it was some things going on with them that I probably would never know. Um, I also feel that that phone call that Al did to Funky Dineva was a setup. I feel like they had already been talking behind the scenes, and that was just the catalyst to kind of get things moving along. Also, I feel like when Funky Dineva admitted in that interview that he had already called Armand and gave him the backdrop as to what was going on, who to talk to, who's doing what, this, that, and the third, trying to give him the inside scoop. I feel like Armand, working in corporate, should have took that information and put that in his back pocket and not act on it. By Armand's own admission, he said he was told not to talk to Claudia. When you go into any new job, you go in there with your own thought process on how people are, and then you take the information that people give you and you put it in your back pocket so that way you can sit back and watch. Oh, this how it is. This what they're doing. Okay, this person was telling me the truth, but that's not what Armand did, and I feel like maturity wise, he's not there to deal with corporate because if he was, he wouldn't have handled it the way he did.
Well,
Now,
some of
as
these people ain't never worked in corporate. Let's start there. Because it takes a level of
or
a maturity, as
or
you
any
said.
job.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
any job. It's just like if you start school. When you go in school, you're not everybody's friend. You sit back, you watch, you see who's who does what, who's doing whatever, and you kind of play the field. You see how the things are for yourself. You make your own determination of how things are and how you want to carry it. Now, the whole price aspect of who made how much. Our mom made $70,000 for not even working 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
So the math, because now the show is canceled. That read was just that. It was a read. Al didn't like it. Armand was fed information from Claudia because her hands is not clean. She filmed all those Zoom calls and she played the poise position. Because when someone know that they're being recorded, they're on their best behavior. When the person who is being recorded don't know that they're being recorded, you're getting their authentic self. And that's what we got. I want to see the full video because I'm not going to sit here and believe that Al just went off on a tangent for no reason. Something
Exactly.
happened before that clip was released. Show the
And that
whole
clip
thing.
is old. We need to see what led up to that. We need to see. Let's show us the clip when Al came back after. Well, show us the clip when he got fired. Show us the clip when he came back from being
Exactly.
fired. Show us all those
Exactly.
clips. I'm sure there's a lot
Show
that we missing.
show all of it. And to your credit, you said it started from when Claudia said something disparaging about Nene, and because Al was Nene's friend, didn't speak up. I don't want to mention because I don't know if you associate with the other YouTuber or not, but a YouTuber had uh, released some information that stated that Nene got upset with Al because Al didn't check Claudia. Well,
That's not true.
okay,
Nene was not
and
upset with Al. Al actually apologized on his own behalf to Nene
okay,
after that situation. Because if I
but
don't recall watching the full episode because I could pull it up. I
right,
remember when Claudia went in on Nene and said, "You oughta be glad anybody ever even attended the funeral." And Al, you could see his face. You know what I mean? Like he did that on
right,
his own, and he issued a public
right.
apology on his Instagram on his own. Claudia didn't like that he went behind, the back of the show and issued a public apology and tagged everybody, Nene, Claudia, the Fox so in it. She felt like that was a violation, and that's why she wanted Al out of there. But yeah,
Well, she's now, but isn't that being a hypocrite and calling the kettle black because she's now, and I'm sorry, I don't know none of these people. I don't have definitive proof, but it's mighty funny that these videos that are being leaked puts a favorable light on Claudia and makes everyone else look bad.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like I said before, all of them are guilty. None
But
of
again,
them are
why do we
innocent.
care like what any of them look like? Because if the show counts, the show counts. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Exactly.
it's given. I
Exactly.
care about what people think of me, at which I can praise Al for that for not saying nothing because at this point Al done moved on. Like it's over.
Exact.
Like
And honestly, if you ask me, he's the smart one out the bunch because he has it.
and it makes him
Armand
look
and
better in the eyes of like corporations. You know what I mean? Because look
exactly.
at how these grown ass people are handling this. They are releasing proprietary information on YouTube.
YouTube of all
Love
places.
to be publicized about an HR issue. You are releasing them for the court of public opinion. What does this have to do with the show being canceled?
Nothing. And even in that video clip that you showed of Claudia, and she said, name me one person who will be the demise of their own ship. Did you not watch Titanic? Because they that was the demise of the captain ship, and it was all because of money. Funky Dineva, your interview was backhanded because you should have had a conversation with Armand prior to expressing your feelings. You didn't do that. You wait till you sat up there with messy ass Car. Oh, I'm sorry. Can't cuss up here. You sat up there with messy Carlos. You said all of this stuff. And then when Armand reacted, then you want to say, well, I stand by, I said, but I look at him as a big brother. Don't pee on my leg and tell me it's water. No, you said what you said. If you really meant that, you would have sat him down as a true big brother or a mentee or a mentor and had a conversation with him prior to, or even prior to the video got released. Because remember, Funky mentioned on his live, well, it's going to come out anyway. I did a interview with Carlos King, and some people are not going to like it. Why didn't you call Armand then? Why you didn't call? And if anybody want to call me out on it,
Colorist
go to
Claudia
the.
say that she told Jackie Dineva that she talked about him on Carlos' interview.
Yes.
So
why nobody
yeah,
is
he
really
could
sitting
have
down?
done the same. If he cared, he could have done the same.
Exactly. All of this could have been handled with a conversation. Now, as far as Miss Joyce, I don't agree with how Al talked to her, but at the same time, I don't know what started it. I don't know what was I need the beginning of that conversation, not just the middle, because we don't know if this lady was gaslighting him to the point where he just got frustrated. And we've all been in that situation before where someone has tried to gaslight you. I don't think that she handled it appropriately at all because, again, that's a HR issue. And like Al said, I want to go and y'all won't let me go. I'm sorry, that spells lawsuit.
There you have it.
Because if I'm coming to you with a problem, the same with Armand, and you tell me I'm telling you, Miss Michelle, I'm having a problem with your ATL sign behind you, and then you tell me, well, I don't got nothing to do with it. Go talk to the ATL sign. Well, what I'm gonna go talk to the goddamn sign for if that's who I have the problem with? Your HR. I'm coming to you to handle it. You refusing to handle it. It's now it's a hostile work environment. And
I think
I'm
at this point
sorry.
they're just now realizing that they don't have no jobs. They ain't get no check. They didn't get no check last Friday or whatever it is, and now they trying to like, you know what I mean? Like if anything, Claudia need to be trying to beg for super chat. Well, I guess that's what she doing with that show sitting in front of that black curtain.
Well, she probably going to try to steal somebody else's job. And I'm sorry, I'm going to be in agreement. I do feel that she's a colorist. I feel that she plays the Kern role really well. She uses it to her benefit. A true adult is going to say, listen, ain't none of us innocent. We all did our due. And not make the conversation with the one-sided person that you like. Because even if I don't like you and we coming down, we can all sit down, we can all agree to disagree. And we can just leave it on the table. But it's money to be made here. And we could do big things with this. Can we just keep this professional, do our job, and go home. Because you're not sleeping with them at the end of the day.
Can you imagine any of this happening like on the Breakfast Club or any of those shows? Like, I mean, I know they
Absolutely
have their
not.
own issues on The View and all that stuff, but can you imagine if Whoopi Goldberg went and released some Zoom calls to YouTube? You know what
It would
I'm
never
saying?
happen. It would
Yes.
never happen. It would never happen. So
So it's
all
just
the
showing us who
information
they are at their core. You know what I mean? Like, yeah,
is
trash.
all, like, again, like I said, all of them messy. Claudia, you're getting your karma, because even if I don't like you and I know that you're grieving, I'm not going to talk about this. Woman lost her husband, and I'm not saying that Nene is no saint. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is this woman lost her husband. You took that opportunity because you saw whatever you saw, or you felt whatever you felt, or you're trying to clean up whatever image you're trying to clean up, and you said on your platform, and she's basically crying to y'all to leave her alone. Leave her alone.
Yep.
But Claudia, you're single. Everything you
And we
touch
gonna get on the
turns.
single thing. I'm single too now. I don't really
No,
care
no, no,
about
no,
it.
no, no. I'm not saying it like that. I'm saying hers is because of her attitude. She may be pretty on the inside, but her soul is nasty. And most people don't want to be around that.
I agree.
But
I
I just spoke
appreciate
my,
you, lady.
I didn't did my soapbox. Thank you for letting me vent a little bit.
Thank you for coming on. I appreciate you.
All right, have a good one.
Sharjay said the whole thing was declassé, honey. They declassed the internet, the YouTube, honey. It's declassé. Hey, get a job. Get a job.
Get a job.
Okay.
Claudia, we know you're listening. Get a job. Get a job. How are you, Claudia, who is listening? 51 years old. You like to travel to Vegas with your friends who are 10 years younger than you because you are 51. Everybody else of your generation, because you are not Armand's generation. You are not fucking Dineva's generation. You are a grown woman who knows the 80s. Like, you actively remember the 80s. We're going to be reading it in that deposition. Puff turns in. You feel so compelled, Claudia, to claim that you're a Black woman, but to speak to another Black woman about LGBT men sleeping with each other. And you feel so enthralled deep within your heart. Claudia, you are speaking through your chest. You have to let Joyce know that you are credible with gossip about gay men sleeping with each other at a job that is through Zoom, or as Couture Bay says, VPN. Claudia, you have a VPN job. You have no badge. You don't clock in. You have VPN. That's what you use. And you still cannot just sit down in front of that camera and just do your job. Michelle, think about it. Let's just say everything Claudia is saying is correct. Everything. Everybody's talking about her, and Armand and Claudia has to let Joyce know that Al, who is not in that room, she's telling Joyce that Al told her that Armand is sleeping with some guy named Justin. You are a woman at your job, Claudia, 51 years old. You know the 80s. You're going to talk about three LGBT men to another Black woman at your job. Michelle, think about it. There's something wrong with her, Michelle. Michelle, really think about it. We are actually having this conversation. There's no water cooler, Michelle. It's through Zoom. And she still has to be that messy. I'm credible with that list, Michelle. You know she has that list. I'm credible. I'm really credible. I'm really credible. I was told
Can you explain the text? Can somebody explain the text message though? What about the text message?
Michelle, when you said that, I'm really trying, Michelle, because it's at a position where you think there's something wrong with certain women. You are now going to say, Claudia, at 51 years old that Al got caught in his iPhone that somehow you have that password, Claudia, because apparently you do, where Nene, who has not mentioned you in like a decade, she doesn't even remember that you exist. If you say Claudia, she's thinking seafood, Michelle. Nene is thinking seafood. She's thinking seafood, lobster, scallops. But for some reason, Claudia really thinks that everything is about her, that people really are taking the time to make sure that Claudia doesn't get into my iPhone. Let me put that passcode in. Let me use that lock because I can't have Claudia through Zoom get into my phone. Michelle, this gets even worse and worse as time goes on. Like other YouTubers said, this has been long gone. Like, so Carlos went on, Dineva went on Carlos King. So what? Armand is pressed. So what? Why are you, Claudia, getting involved? How is the conversations between gay Black men your business? That's what because this should have been easy for her. You don't have to deal with any other females. It's just gay men. And let them handle their own drama and tea. That's none of your business. How is LGBT your tea? It's not LGBTGIF. It's TGIF. How did the LGBT get involved in all of this? So what? And even if it's more gay, who cares, Claudia? Then you do the work and then bring in more tea, more information for us to talk about. There's nothing for you to be, it's like she created this in her own mind. And she wanted to bring this chaos into fruition. Claudia literally, Michelle, think about it. She messed up everything for everybody, everyone, including Joyce. Why is it not surprising that Al's still there? Tasha K said something interesting. Al keeps a job. Al's corporate America. He moves about. You don't have to deal with these people, Claudia. You were in Dallas on Zoom. Why do you care that any of these men are sleeping with each other? Why are you getting involved in LGBT? How is it your business, Claudia? Don't you have your girlfriends who are 10 years younger than you and you're going to Vegas to gamble and drink and catwalk? Go do that. But you want to get involved on Zoom to talk to another Black woman about a gay Black man when that gay Black man's not even in the room. You're spilling their tea and they're not even all in the room. You're gossiping about gay Black men, about a matter that has nothing to do with you. If they're gay, they are not attracted to you, Claudia. They're too busy doing their own thing. Why are you forcing yourself into their business? Michelle, that's what she did. Now imagine if there were other Black women working with her. If she cannot work with gay Black men, you cannot work with anyone. They're not even getting you involved in their business. What is Al doing? The way people talk about Al, it would make you think that if he even knows that Claudia exists. The only reason Al is so frustrated is because Claudia will not leave him alone. And she did the exact same thing to Porsha on RHOA. You remember, she took Porsha to HR. And the only reason is because Ricky Smiley liked Porsha and he knew what Claudia was doing. Claudia tried so hard to get Porsha fired. How is it that Porsha is ignoring your existence when Porsha gets into everybody's business? She knows everyone. She likes to drink with everyone, party, get lit. We all know how Peach Juice acts. But somehow Peach Juice does not even want to acknowledge your name. Hey, Porsha, I called you. You didn't answer my call. Okay, yeah, I didn't answer it. Like, no, I'm not answering your. Why don't you leave people alone, Claudia? Michelle, how does Tasha K have all these
force people to like her? She wants to force people to like her, and it's not going to happen. She likes to go in DMs.
Why is she giving Tasha K? Think it, Claudia, Michelle. She is over here telling somebody else named Tasha K the workplace business to a human being that is Tasha K. And regardless if it's Tasha K, why are you telling these people your workplace business? Why are you gossiping about your coworkers? Why are you talking about people who are sleeping with each other? Even if it's true, it ain't got nothing to do with you. They're gay. How is LGBT your tea? Claudia, go to Vegas. Go to Vegas and gamble. Go to Vegas.
But you know that she cries when people say that she slept her way to the top or something. It's interesting. This is really interesting.
You slept your way to the top, and somehow you lost the path. You crossed another intersection, and then you entered LGBT. Like, this is what's so unfathomable. How are you getting involved in their business? Like, that's what I don't understand. You want to be credible about the fact that Al told you that Armand's sleeping with a guy named Justin, and you need Joyce, a Black woman, to know this and understand it? Like, this is what's just so mind-boggling. At no time has she ever discussed work. What work did Al not do? Let's hear that. Did Al show up? Did Al do his work? If you have problems with Al's work, if let's just say it's just too gay, okay, fine. Then you all cannot get on a Zoom call and discuss what new topics will be. New tea, fresh Lipton iced tea. You can't do that. You want to stay rancid. Did you know that Carlos King interview? Did you hear what she said? But she was like, I keep telling Al he's on mute. I keep telling Al is on mute. Al, you're on mute. Al, you're on mute. Al, you're on mute. Al, you're on mute. She said that to Carlos King. Michelle, imagine if you're Al and you have somebody yelling that in your ear. Someone yelling that, Al, you're on mute. Al, you're on mute. Yelling that inside your ear with your microphone. You're on Zoom. That's not annoying. Michelle, that's rancid. And I really mean that word, rancid. You are putting Al's eardrum in jeopardy with this nonsense sound that is entering. You cannot just sit down, chill. Claudia, it's Zoom. Claudia, it's Zoom. Those of us who work from home, we use Microsoft Teams. Those of us who work from home, we use WebEx. And one of the best things about working from home is that you don't have to deal with these coworkers. You don't have to get involved in their business. All they see is a visual. You all log off and you go home and you make and go drink, go party, go do whatever you want to do. Or Al does what he does. But Claudia, she doesn't want to be taken seriously. She has proof, and she keeps thinking that she's doing something. She thinks releasing this footage to Conscious TV is supposed to vindicate her, like she's Kenya. I'm vindicated. Vindicate what? You've been recording Fox. This is Fox's material. This is Fox News. This is their IP. This Zoom, it's their money. This is not your IP. So you are recording and releasing another company's IP, and you did so without permission. Do you just,
Andy,
Michelle? I'm just gonna stop right now. I'm gonna go for a walk because it so bothers me because nobody wants to discuss that a lot of Black women behave like this at the workplace. I'm gonna stop right now because I know people in your chat want to get mad at me. But
I appreciate you get a job.
This is a problem at the workplace. You're using your workplace to literally spread tea, gossip, impugn somebody's character. And none of you even meet each other. You're in Dallas, for Christ's sake. Aren't you downtown at West End? Like Bryan Street? You're in Dallas. Oh, Lord. Why are you getting involved?
Look, we can't roast her no more. We can't roast her no more. Get a job. Let's just hope she gets a job and leaves us over here.
Just release my chest. This is the workplace. Good day, Michelle.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Bye. Oh, child, that was the last call. Okay, I appreciate everybody who tuned in tonight. Listen, it's been hilarious. I don't know. We had a lot of topics today. If you're just getting here, please rewind and watch the replay. We've talked about Porsha's cousin passing away. We talked about Porsha and Simon court update. We talked about Simon and Dennis bumping into each other at the club. We talked about Kenya Moore's ex, Marc Daly, speaking out on her behalf and spilling tea. Okay. We talked about Claudia Jordan blaming Nene for the demise of TGIF. She said Nene is the reason her and Al are beefing. And it was all lies, fairy tales, and fallacies. Okay, I went to the source and I asked the question, honey. Anyway, like this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you are not subscribed. And if you are a member of my Patreon, I have something special for y'all later tonight. I got to go eat first because I ain't had dinner yet. But hopefully around 10 or 11 o'clock, I'm going to do an ATLien after dark tonight on Patreon. So if you are a Patreon member, please stay tuned for that. The $5 and above tier. If you would like to join Patreon, it's patreon.com. I am ATLien. And thank you so much for everyone who contributed to the stream. Fatty Back Suit said that part. Al knows how to keep a job. He is a seasoned professional. He's been part of journalism for years. Keeping professional will take you far. Thank you so much. Ken NPA sent me my 1999. Said the Lord is my supplier. Jen has been a member for 13 months. Shout out to Jen. Shell in VA said gifted a membership. Shout out to Shell for gifting membership. Look at that. DT said, what did Marc and his nose ring with his real family in New York say about Kenneth kleptomaniac Krusty Krab? Kenya boy, your nicknames kill me. Shout out to DT. Shout out to Terry for donating $10. And love you, Michelle. Blessings to Mama Brown. Thank you so much, Terry. Anita D, thank you so much for the super sticker, friend. Terry again said, does he see DEAD people? Who is on the ceiling? Spider-Man? She was talking about Marc because Marc kept looking up to the ceiling. We don't know what he was looking at. Okay. Shout out to Sharon Seeley. She just became a YouTube member. Okay. Shout out to Nene for the super sticker. Lady Rhoa has been a member for 30 months. And this is the biggest group of misfits ever. And I'm sure you are talking about colorist Claudia and the gang. Okay. I'm sure we'll continue to talk about. I love Dragon Colorist Claudia. It's fun. It is fun at this point. Oh, let me say thank you to my Cash App people. Shout out to Brenda B. Brenda B sent me $10. Said, thank you for telling the truth and supporting Nene. Thank you so much, Brenda B. John sent me $20. Thank you so much, John. I appreciate you, friend. And that was somebody I sent some money to. But I appreciate everybody who contributed to the stream. I will be back probably tomorrow, maybe tomorrow, but I will definitely be on Patreon tonight. Like this video, subscribe to my channel if you are not subscribed, okay? And I will see you guys in the next video. I love you guys. You're wonderful and amazing.
Last time y'all seen it straight from the A on the Ustream, me and my homegirl Michelle straight from the A.
This is Tyler Perry, and if you want the truth, a lot of blogs don't tell the truth. Straight from the A.com, that's what you check out.
That's right, straight from the A all day, no questions asked. I am definitely straight from the A.
Hey, what's up, y'all? I am your girl, Candy. Hanging out with Straight from the A, I love you guys. I always visit the site.
Hey, I'm Dr. Heavenly, and this is Straight from the A.